my channel. My name is Tamara, and I'm living simple, taking it one day at a time. I want to thank you so very much for all of your prayers and all your well wishes, and for giving me time the last 2 weeks from YouTube. So y'all, God had plans for Wayne and I that we had no idea about. That's right, God gave us our farm, y'all. We bought our farm. It's official. Belle Farm is officially the farm of my dreams and Wayne's dreams. Stay tuned because there's a lot that's getting ready to happen, y'all, and I can't wait to share every bit of it with you. Well, guys, you can see it is for real. We are packing everything up. I wanted to read something to you. It says in John chapter number 10 and verse 27, this is Jesus talking, and he said, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of the Father's hand. I and my Father are one." Y'all, let me tell you a story. First, like I said, thank you. Thank you for giving me this time to draw closer to my Lord, to my God, and to spend time in prayer. You know, when I did that video that day, I was very torn. I didn't know what God had in store for me for the rest of my future, but I knew that I could hear my shepherd's voice, and I just knew he wanted me to take a break. And I didn't know at the time that he had this amazing new adventure, new life planned for me. You know, all of my life as a little girl, I grew up in a Victorian home, a Victorian style house in Maryland. And they have since tore it down now because it got too old and so forth. But anyway, I just remember falling in love with that house. And I thought, when I get to be an adult and I can have my own home, that's what I wanted. I wanted that old farmhouse, you know. And I wanted a farm, you know. I wanted something where I could have goats and chickens and rabbits, and you know, that's why I named my channel Belle Farm. It's after my mother. My mother's middle name was Belle, B-E-L-L-E, and it also means beautiful. And so, of course, Belle Farm, you know. And I named the channel that because I thought, y'all, that someday, just someday, if I kept hoping and dreaming and I kept my eyes fixed on God the Father, that someday he would give me the desires of my heart. And y'all, let me just tell you the testimony that I have, if you will bear with me for a minute. It has been a whirlwind week. So my vacation, or my time off, started with just reading the word and praying and just resting. Thursday, I decided I'm going to get out there and I'm going to do something with those leaves around back. And I got a ping on my phone, and it was a listing for a home, a farmhouse. It was right in Wayne and my price range, and it was 3 acres of land. And y'all, I just jumped on it. I felt like God had just like handed me my desire of my heart, you know, and he's like, look at this. I want you to see this. I'm going to give this to you, you know. And so I called the realtor. She basically said, nope, can't do it. You know, there are you know, it's a cash only, and, you know, it's an investment house. You know, it needs so much work, and just on and on and on. And it discouraged me, and it upset me a little bit, but I just went on about burning the leaves, y'all. And then on Friday morning, I got up, and I was sitting out back on the step, and I heard my Father. I heard my shepherd. And he said, Tamara, I want you to go and look at this house. I'm going to give this to you. And I was like, well, all right, I'll go look at it. I mean, doesn't hurt to look, right? I mean, isn't it exciting to go and look? I think it's always exciting to go and, be able to look around a house that's for sale, And so the funny part about it was it wasn't too far from where Belle Farm is now. And but it was in the county I needed it to be in. So it's in the county over. Remember, y'all, I told y'all that I wanted to be in that county with the new laundromat and all that stuff and everything. Well, that's where this house is. So it's not too far from where we are now. It was in our price range and everything. So I go out there, y'all, and I get out of the truck. I pull up in the driveway and I get out the truck, and I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but it was like God had reached into my heart, and he saw every desire that I could possibly have for a house and a farm, and he took it and he set it right there. So of course, I was curious and I wanted to go in. And so I went around the side door, and the side door was open. And I took some video, and I'm going to share that with you on this video here of my first walkthrough of the new house. But I will tell you that we were a little sneaky on the pen thing and stuff, because that's actually Wayne's workshop. That is on the farm. It's not the house. Y'all, it's not the house. But you know what? If it was the house, I'd have been happy with that. So anyway, I went in and I walked through the house. And I left. And I was just, I talked to the Lord the whole time. I'm like, Father, I don't understand. Why are you showing this to me? Because I can't get it. They're telling me I have to have cash money and the whole thing to pay for it. And I don't have it. So anyway, Friday rolls around, and Wayne and I are going past the house, the other house, the farmhouse. And I hear the Lord say, take Wayne to the house. Show him his new home. This is going to be y'all's home. So I'm just like, again, I'm just like, it's fun to take. So let's just take Wayne. So we get over there and we walk through it again. And Wayne said, Tamara, this is our house. This is our home. This is our farm. This is Belle Farm. And I said, I know, but they're saying that, we need cash, got to pay cash for it. And he's like, well, we need to talk to somebody else. So, I just really felt the Lord's leading in every aspect of this. And I just felt like I was supposed to call this particular woman. So I called this loan officer, and I asked her if it was any way at all. And she said, yes, there is a way. And she said, give me about 15 minutes and I'll let you know. So that got us excited, This was on Saturday. Yeah, this was on Saturday, last Saturday. Because Friday I went and looked at the house, and then Saturday Wayne and I went and looked at the house. And so by Saturday afternoon, you guys, we had an offer. We had signed a contract. And at the time, there were 2 other offers. And the house had only been on the market 3 days. 3 days. So anyway, so we signed the contract and everything else and all. And I told Wayne, I said, if I could just talk to this lady, if I could just talk to this homeowner, I could tell her what it means to me to be able to have this. And so it was funny because when we got home, we had signed the contract, and then we got a phone call, and the realtor said, the person who wants to sell this home wants to sell this home to someone who's going to love this home and who is going to live in this home. not just, buy it and flip it or whatever. And she said, would you like to write a letter? And I said, oh, yes. Oh, yes, I sure would. I would love to write a letter. So I wrote a letter, and I just basically told the lady, I told the homeowner how much I really wanted this, that I had wanted it all my life, and the house was beautiful, y'all. She has taken such good care of it. She loved this home, y'all. She loved it. So, and I'm going to love it just like that. I am. I'm going to love it too. Anyway, Sunday goes around, and we don't really hear anything, and I'm starting to waver, y'all. I'll be honest. I'm starting to waver, and I'm sorry, Lord, I started to waver. But I planned on getting in the Word, because that's how God talks to us, right? And so I want to show you in my little planner book here, I wrote down on Sunday, the Lord said to me, the Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. That's Lamentations 3:25. On Monday, I heard nothing. And y'all, the devil was pounding on me. You don't deserve this. You are not going to have this. God don't want you to have this. This is not for you. You cannot do this. On and on and on, y'all. Just was wearing on me. On Monday, God said, wait for the Lord. Be strong. Let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. Psalms 27:14. And then on Tuesday, I thought, well, I woke up that morning and there was a calm, y'all. There was a peace that surpasses all understanding. I can't explain it to you other than to say that I know it was God. And I was sitting and I was studying before I went to work. And the scripture was, I wait for the Lord. My soul waits. And in his word, I hope. Psalm 130, verse 5. And I said, you know what, God? It's okay. It's all right. I know this is the desire of my heart. I know it. It has everything, y'all. When y'all see it, it has everything that I could ever want for a farm. And I said, but you know what, Lord? You have blessed me so much in my life. And you have given me a beautiful farm house. I've loved this house. I've lived here 30 years and I've loved it. I've loved every minute of it. And y'all see how beautiful it is. He's given me everything I've ever really wanted. And the things that I didn't need, he said no. But so I told him, I said, you know what, God, it's okay. If you say no, or not right now, then I know it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't your will. That's not what you wanted. That's not where you want me to go right now. And that's okay. Because you've given me a blessed life, a simple life, a life full of people who love me and that I love. And you've given me a home that's beautiful. So it's okay. If I get it, man, will I be rejoicing. But if I don't, I'm still going to rejoice. Because you're still my God. You're still on the throne. And I still love you. And this is what he said to me. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. So, I go to work. I actually didn't work that day here at the house. I worked in my office in town. I got a phone call. It was about 11:30 in the morning. I stepped out of my office, outside in the parking lot, and the lady on the other end of the phone said, "Tamara, are you ready to be a farmer?" God gave me the desires of my heart on Tuesday, y'all. Everything that I could possibly ask for, and then some, He has put on that farm. She said yes, y'all. She had other offers, and she took ours. That's God. That's God, y'all. So, thank you so much for being with me on this journey. We got a lot to do. We're closing on that house December 22nd, right before Christmas. Y'all can see we already got tons of boxes packed up. A lot of my books are already packed in boxes and stuff, and we're getting it done. So yeah, stay tuned, because it's just going to get better and better and better from here, y'all. And I'm so happy that every one of you can be here and share this with me, because it's absolutely 100% amazing. Now, before I show you the walkthrough, I wanted to read you something. So this is the entry that I made. There it is, right there. There's my journal, y'all. And it says, "My break is rapidly coming to a close. It has been good for me to step back and look around. I know now, after hours of emotions, that I can be content with what I have or what I will be given. Either way, I am blessed beyond measure with a simple life, one to which I am loved." Life is so strange, y'all. One moment you're in one place doing this and that, and then the next place, quite unexpectedly, you find yourself somewhere else, thinking and moving so differently. Thank you, God, for quieting my spirit on this day. Now, this was Tuesday. For letting me see, for being with me through this new chapter. I still trust you. And I trust that you know my future. You hold it firmly in your hand. So I fear not my next steps, as they are guided by my Master's hands. As I sit enjoying my coffee on this cold November morning, I'm reminded that all things work together for good who love and trust the Lord. Oh, fret not thy spirit. My dreams remain intact, and someday will surely come. Until then, I have loved the time, picking up the pen once again, taking my time. Prayer, oh, how I miss talking to you, Father. Getting back to the things I truly love, and getting to know myself again. If this is all I am meant to have, then it is more than enough, for it has drawn me closer to my Lord.
I was counting my blessings, I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was always by my side. He shed his light found my bliss in the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. I saw a ray of hope, and he led me out the dark. God's forever faithful, he'll always lift you up. I was looking for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was with me all this time. No, he never left my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss and the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. The greatest love there is. Greatest love. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss in the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. I found my bliss in the greatest love there is. I was counting my blessings, I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was always by my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss in the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. I saw a ray of hope, and he led me out the dark. God's forever faithful, he'll always lift you up. I was looking for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was with me all this time. No, he never left my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms.
Well, y'all, what did you think? It's beautiful, isn't it? There is a whole lot more videos and a whole lot more pictures to come, y'all. We do have a lot of work ahead of us, but we are up for the challenge because we know that this was a gift from God, and we are going to make the absolute best of it. Well, y'all, thanks for being with me today. And yeah, we're back to the Tuesday, Friday videos. And so I'll see you again on Tuesday. Until then, remember, as I have always tried to remind you, that God, who created you, He loves you so very much. And guess what? So is this country girl right here. I sure do. Until next time, be kind to one another, okay? And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara and I am living simple, taking it one day at a time. You guys, God has been working these last 2 weeks that I took the vacation from YouTube. And you guys, Wayne and I just bought a house. That's not the house. Okay. You're gonna think